Hello everyone, I hope all of you are doing great. Welcome to another video. My name is Sumit. Today I wanted to talk about how everything is becoming a trend these days. Recently on the social media I'm seeing that people are posting contents like people picking up garbage bags and their captions say, let's make it a new trend. A trend about people picking up garbage or people showing empathy to animals. So let's make it a trend. Now, the real meaning of trend is something that we do to show to the society. When I say the term society, I mean it anyone outside your own existence. So if you're doing anything to show to other people or for their appreciation, their approval, to be a good human being in their eyes, then you are doing it for the society. They are society. You are also a part of society if you relate to that. If you believe in the idea of showing something to show empathy, empathy is nothing to be shown. Empathy is an emotion that is felt in our hearts, in our souls. And making empathy a trend to record it on the phones and put it on social media is so evil. And then I end up not understanding people who come out as being empathetic and they support the idea of marketing it or populating it on social media so that everyone does it, everyone starts following it, because they know if something is in trend people will start following. But trend is followed to feel relevant, to feel seen. And even if people start following this as a trend, many of you might think, what is so bad if we fool people into following a trend that will it's in itself, you know, make people start feel empathetic, or maybe they start picking up garbage. But the point of it is not as superficial as you might think. What what if when the trend ends? What about the end? And what if people are only doing something to record themselves? And what if they are not like that in reality, behind the camera? It looks so good on the social media that people are picking up waste. What if they are throwing that waste again where it was after switching off their cameras? I have seen such videos where people are, in India specifically, what politicians do. They clean streets and they record it. And just beside the camera, they throw the garbage. Some independent reporters have recorded that and put that on social media. What politicians do and what so many social media influencers do. Their empathy, their civic sense only wakes up in front of the camera to show people that they are good human beings. They donate in front of the camera to show people. But this following a trend to teach a lesson to the society is a surface level education. And no one is talking about the education that every human being is getting naturally. By natural, I mean through their upbringing, through their parents, through their neighborhood, the society they live in, their religion, their school education, their college education, their friends. These are the things that educate you. By education, I don't only mean that good education or bad education. Whatever you are getting through outside is a part of your education. Education could be good and bad as well. And this is how they are being educated. They are learning their particular behaviors from outside. Their behavior of throwing garbage on the street, their behavior of kicking a street dog out of fun. The behavior of spitting anywhere, wherever they want. It's what they have learned. It is their education. They have learned this from their parents. They learned this from their peers. And now we are not talking about this education. How will you stop through trends the education that these people are getting already through their parents, through their peers, from college, from their surrounding, from their neighbors? How do you think that their mentality is going to change through following trends? And so I feel it might look good on the surface, but I feel that it is damaging in so many ways. Whatever is happening on social media is happening for a purpose of being seen. It's like a commercial film. Glorify this thing. But the craft is very bad. They're not touching the root, the heart of the problem. Social media cannot change people. Social media can't. Social media makes people more shallow, more brainless. And if people are doing something for social media, it is not reality. I love this. Even if trends are looking promising, even if trends seem to be very authentic and very good and very heartfelt, following something as a trend carries only one single purpose: to be seen, to be approved, to feel relevant. Assume that somebody goes to a large waste collection area in the public where the waste is not to be disposed of. They go there with their cameras, huge crew, They pick up garbage, they make a documentary about it, and no one watches it. And there is no revenue. No one appreciates, no one comments on their social media, on their documentary. No one watches their reels. No one watches their shorts. And now you ask if that crew would be so happy. The entire purpose was the moment you start bringing your camera to follow the trend, to feel relevant, is the moment that you want to be commercialized and that you want to be seen. And now you will realize that people didn't see your reel. All the hard work you did, the crew you collected, the waste bins you collected, you cleaned up the entire area with your own dirty hands, and nobody watched you. This is the real danger behind doing good deeds behind the camera. And to be honest, it is not encouraging the society to follow good deeds. It is not. It can't. Because behind the camera, they will be the same person. They will kick the dog. They will stop other people to feed street animals. They will fight for it. People have all the reasons to be evil, and only one good reason to not be evil is social media. Social media makes everyone a good human being. Nothing is raw, nothing is true there. Everything is edited with the purpose of getting likes, followers, comments, engagement. Like a bad piece of art, like a huge commercial piece of art. No meaning behind it, being done for the entire sake of earning money or being famous or being seen. But no true art, no reality. Cuts after cuts in the videos, heavy editing. Because people like that. That is how today's music industry is growing so much. Cuts here, cuts there. In flicker of a second, the frame changes, the music changes, the models changes, cars changes. The music is so loud, heavy editing. But when we talk about art, the depth, the message it carries, there is none. Because it was not the plan in the first place. Being artistic or being deep about life was not the purpose in the first place. And so social media and films today, music today, is all just surface level. Quick views. Unlike films or music or books or paintings that asks for patience so that the depth could be found, so that some meaningful thing could be found. But the dopamine hit is so huge. Dopamine. I have stopped consuming films, I've stopped consuming music. I still watch films, I watch a lot of films, but those are selected. I select boring films, I select boring music, and I select looking at boring piece of art. Because that is life. That is actually true life. Trends will not make humanity good. And so let us not make it a trend. Let us not make good things a trend. Because trend are followed to be seen, and whatever is being done to be seen is false, is not true, is not deep to the heart, does not come from your own emotions or your understanding of life. It comes because other people are doing it and it is famous. So let us stop here. I'll see you again in another video. Till then, you subscribe to this channel so we can communicate about other things also. Bye.